Yo, guys, what's up? Fears, audience, audience, fears, Jaws t shirt. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, what's up? Let me open up the chat and see how everyone's doing. I hope everyone's doing great. Hope everyone's doing awesome. I had a pretty good day today. It was a pretty nice, relaxing day. So, anyway, let me just open up the chat, see how you guys are doing, what you guys are up to. There we go. There we go. Switch this from top chat to live chat. There we are. So we are live. And we got one like so far. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys liking the stream like right off the bat. And now we're up to 3 likes. I appreciate that. We're up to 3 likes. Anyway, God bless, guys. Like I said, thanks for all your support, your blessings, your prayers, the likes, the comments, the views, everything. I really appreciate that. Anyway, big shout out to all my fans. I hope you guys are doing well. It was a pretty good day today. It was a pretty good day. So I'm gonna wait till some people get in here, start chatting away. Big shout out to everybody. I have been having so much fun on this trip. This is exactly what I needed to get re-energized, remotivated, um, connect with old friends, and get some family time in. And I have been hanging out tons with my family. I'll be honest, I've been filming here and there, but really I've been just hanging out with my family, guys. In between, I've been filming, like whenever I'm going shopping and stuff. So a lot of the vlog is going to be me shopping because um, I didn't think it was appropriate to like film all the family outings. I filmed some of the family stuff. Like it was my mom's birthday, so I filmed that, and then I filmed, of course, a little bit at my dad's grave. But all the other outings, I didn't really feel like filming. So I've just been kind of filming here. I filmed the Ultimate Bowling Guys Night, so it's a little bit of everything. I also went axe throwing today. So I filmed that. So you guys are gonna enjoy that. Yo, Rebecca, what's up? How you been? So let me explain what's going on. My cousin is getting married this weekend. I'll probably film that. So tomorrow I have to help my uncle Greg. He's gonna come, and my mom's been keeping like all the flower arrangements and stuff down in her basement. So I told her that I would lend a hand, and whenever my uncle comes over, he's coming over with a truck, and we're gonna load all those flowers into his truck and then take it uh, um, to the church and all that and get ready for the wedding. And the wedding is on Saturday. So look out for that. Fears is going to film at the wedding. But today was a whole bunch of stuff. How's everyone's night been going? My night's been going good. Thank you for the 4 likes. My night's been going fantastic. I've just been kind of editing. I've been kind of chilling. I've been watching old episodes of Unsolved Mysteries. Rebecca, did you ever watch that show? Did you ever like that show? I loved old episodes of like Unsolved Mysteries. Maybe you can solve a mystery. So I've been watching that for a couple of hours. I've been watching like I'm on my 10th episode of Unsolved Mysteries, and I was like, you know what? It's getting pretty late. I better stream. So I've been doing that. So that's what I've been doing tonight. I also been editing. So hopefully I'll have a vlog up tomorrow or the next day. So yeah. I always appreciate all the likes. I appreciate you guys doing all that. So anyway, this is what happened today. I got up. My mom already made me she made freshly squeezed orange juice. That's good. Freshly squeezed. So I was like, oh, normally I just pour it out of a carton. My mom's like, well, I wanted to do like an old fashioned breakfast. So I was like, okay, that's cool. So she did freshly squeezed orange juice. Hell yeah. And then she did toast, bacon, uh, bacon, eggs, and then I also had some cereal. So that's a pretty good breakfast, wouldn't you say, Rebecca? That's a pretty good breakfast. Anywho, we did that, And then I went out and bought Enzo not one, but two chew toys. I got him a bag of these like throw balls. They're all different colors, and they call them dog balls. They call them dog balls. They're these like little balls that you can like chuck across the yard, and when the dog like grabs them with the mouth, it's supposed to squeak. It's supposed to squeak to make sure to let the dog know that he picked it up. So he picks it up with his teeth, and it squeaks like when he bites down into it, and then he's supposed to retrieve it back to me. So I got him that, and then I got him this chew toy that looks like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I filmed it for the vlog, so you guys will know what I'm talking about. But every time he bites down onto this like kind of rubbery peanut butter and jelly sandwich, it squeaks. So I knew Enzo would love those two gifts, so I got those. Came back. What else did we do? Um, I was hungry, so my mom wasn't hungry for lunch, so I decided to. Um, I had to go fill my mom's car up with gas. So I said, you know what? I said, while I'm out and about, mom, I'll just fill up, with gas. So I went out, got something to eat, filled up the car with gas, and I just called my mom and said, hey, mom, when is the family coming over? For our big like family dinner. My mom was like, oh, later on. I said, okay. I said, well, I'm gonna go do something fun. So I just Googled like fun stuff to do around the area, and in the next town over, they had axe throwing, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, I did axe throwing with my buddy Sam. I said, "How cool would it be for the vlog if I did axe throwing for the vlog?" So I looked at my watch and I was like, "All right, I've got enough time before my family comes over." So, so. Um, I quickly went and did one game. You paid $25. I got an hour and 15 minutes. Or it was either an hour or an hour and 15. I can't remember. But I didn't just get one bullseye. I didn't get two bullseyes. I didn't get three bullseyes. I got at least five bullseyes. Why? Because Fears is that good at axe throwing. Yeah, buddy. Larry, what's going on? So then, after I got done with axe throwing, I came home and I was sweaty after throwing those axes for an hour because, you get sweaty doing that. They had plenty of air condition. They had plenty of air condition when me and Sam did it in Orlando, but after throwing an axe over and over and over again, you get pretty hot and sweaty. So I was like, "Hey, mom, before the family comes over for your amazing pot roast dinner, let me get a shower." So I came home, got a shower. My aunt and my grandma and my mom and my brother and everybody and uh, uh, my brother's wife came over, and we all had a pot roast dinner. Then my aunt and my uncle and my grandma had to go, and my brother brought over a strawberry cake, and I took pictures of it, and his wife made it, and we were celebrating my mom's birthday. My mom turned 69 years old. So happy birthday, Mom. Happy birthday, Mrs. Fears. Helen Fears. Happy birthday to. So shout my mom out to everybody in the Chizat. Or hang on, wait. Is it 68 or 69? Let me look at her birthday cake. I'm pretty sure it's 69. Hang on. Hang on. I took a photo of it. It's 69. I just wanted to make sure. So here's the picture of the birthday cake. Check that out. Pretty nice birthday cake. It's a strawberry cake. You guys see all the strawberries on top? Check that out. The cake was so good. The cake was amazing. And my brother's wife made it. So came home, take a shower. We had the pot roast. They had to leave, and so the only ones that stayed was me, my brother, my brother's wife, and my mom, and then of course Enzo, because Enzo's part of the family. So we let him. So we let him come in, and then we sang happy birthday to my mom. Yeah. Yo, Visions, what's up? Well, Visions, I'll kind of give you a 10-second version of what I did. I was just telling everybody that we ended the night by celebrating with my mom's birthday. My mom turned 69 today, so big shout out to Helen Fears. Yeah, all right, good old mommy Fears. Larry says, "Happy birthday, Mrs. Fears." I appreciate that, buddy. All right, so visions, 10 second, because you just got here. So 10 seconds, I woke up to a traditional breakfast. My mom made freshly squeezed orange juice, buddy. And I was like, Mom, you didn't have to do that. She's like, Well, I wanted to do something, nice since you're in town. I was like, I really appreciate it. So she made me freshly squeezed orange juice, toast, bacon, eggs, and then we had cereal. Then I went out. I got a shower. Went out, and got Enzo not one chew toy, but two chew toys. I'll show you what they look like. I took a photo of them. Enzo, of course, loved the chew toys. Here they are. I got him a bunch of. They call them dog balls, where you throw them, and then when the dog bites into the ball, it makes a little sound. And then I got him like this peanut butter and jelly sandwich like chew toy. There they are, right there. Check it out. So I just put them on. I put them on my bed over here before Enzo started chewing the hell out of them, and I took a photo of them. So there they are. Pretty cool. So then, after I got back, my mom wasn't hungry for lunch, and she goes, "Well, I'm gonna eat that big pot roast." And I said, "Well, you know what?" I said, "Mom," I said, "Isn't your car almost on E?" My mom's like, "It is on E. I need some gas." I said, "You know what?" I said, "I'll go out. I'll get something to eat for lunch, and I'll fill your car up with gas." My mom's like, "Oh, do you want me to pay you back?" I was like, "No." I'm like, "Don't even worry about it, Mom." I said, "I've got plenty of money." I said, "I'll just fill up your car with gas. Don't even worry about it." So I go out, get it filled up, and then on the way coming back, I said, "Hey, Mom," I said, "I'm kind of bored." I said, "When are they coming over?" My mom's like, "Oh, they're not coming over until like 7 or 8 o'clock." And I went, "Oh, okay, cool." So I'm like, "That's when we're gonna eat dinner and celebrate your birthday and all that." And she said, "Yeah," and because I ate around I filled up my mom's car with gas because I'm using my mom's car right now. When I'm driving around shopping and all that. Because my mom said, "I only need it a couple times this week. You can use it the rest of the week." And I was like, "Sweet, Mom." So I called her around 2 and said, "Hey, Mom, I think I'm gonna go do something fun. It's only 2 o'clock." I said, "I already filled the car up." I said, "I'll be back at around like 6:50." So I just check this out, Visions. I just Googled fun things to do, and I cannot believe it. The next town over had axe throwing. So I was like, oh shit. I'm like, I'll get a little axe throwing practice in. Not only for the vlog, I thought that would be cool for the vlog. But I was like, as soon as Sam does get a hold of me and we go axe throwing again, I'll get some practice in. So I was like, oh, hell yeah, buddy. So I went axe throwing again. And of course, Fears dominated. I didn't just get one bullseye, Visions. I didn't get two bullseyes. I didn't get three bullseyes. Fears got on camera. It was either four bullseyes or five bullseyes. That's pretty awesome. I appreciate all the 5 likes. Thank you so much. Vision says, Fears, Rebecca, Larry, head nod, Visions. Did you have to bring a left-handed axe? Oh no, they have tons of axes there, and I don't want to spoil it for you guys. Fears didn't just use an axe that small. They do in Missouri. They do axe throwing a little differently. So the guy's like, "Oh yeah, I've got all sorts of different axes you can throw." And I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Well, I've got axes this little. I've got axes this little. Then I've got axes this big. I've got axes this big. I've got axes this big." And I went, "Oh, you throw those long ass ones?" And he goes, "Oh, yeah." I went, "Oh," I said, "You have to let me throw." I said, "What's the biggest one out of the whole facility?" This guy brings out this motherfucker that's like this long, right, Visions? And I said, "I'm throwing that the very last one of the vlog." So I did 3 games on camera. And they're going to be real quick whenever I edit it, so you guys won't be sitting around for hours. I did fairly good. The middle game I did horrible. The middle game I only got 14 points because it kept bouncing off. That was the first time that I got an axe that would bounce off. Because all the other games I was killing it when I was playing Sam. The first game I did great. I think the first game was like 30 points, which is pretty good. And the middle game sucked. I only got like 13 points. And then the last game, I believe it was either 25 points or 30 points. So that's a pretty good game. That's a pretty good game. So you just have to take it and you go like this and you just chuck it over your head and just throw it like that. And when you get to about here, you extend it and make sure your arm is completely locked and you chuck it like that as hard as you can. So I did pretty good. And I don't know if it was fate, destiny, or what. I was just, I literally grabbed my phone. I'm like, fun things to do in Missouri near me. Enter. And that popped up. It said in the next town over, which is, I'm in Wentzville, so Troy. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm sorry, not Troy. Lake St. Louis. Lake St. Louis is the next town over. They had axe throwing. So I was like, oh shit, that's 6 minutes away. On to Lake St. Louis. Bada bing, bada boom. Throw axes. And it sucks that Sam wasn't with me, Visions. You know? Visions, I did get your message in the Discord. You said, sorry you couldn't make it to the pot roast dinner. You missed a hell of a pot roast dinner, buddy. It was good. It was really good. My mom's legendary, I mean legendary pot roast. Oh my god. Pixel, you would love my mom's pot roast. Rebecca, you'd love my mom's pot roast dinner. Everybody would love it. It is fucking goddamn spectacular. It's that good of food, Visions. I'm not even kidding you. That's why I threw you an invite. Anyway, but my mom said, "Don't." My mom wanted me to give you a message, Visions. She said, "Tell Visions that even though he couldn't make it this time, he's always invited." So I said, "I will let him know." So you're always invited at Casa de Fears. Mi casa su casa. That was a direct quote from my mom, Visions. Not even kidding. Pixel, you're always welcome too. My mom didn't say that, but you're always welcome in my house too, buddy. That's from me. But my mom said, Visions, even though you missed this one, you're more than welcome to come anytime you want, buddy. Mi casa su casa. But you missed a hell of a pot roast dinner. So I got done with axe throwing, came home. My mom's like, "Hey, you better hurry. They're gonna be here in 30 minutes. Everybody." So my grandma showed up. My mom, my grandma, my aunt, my uncle, my brother, my brother's wife, me. Enzo was here too because we let Enzo inside while we were eating pot roast and doing happy birthday for my mom and all that. Which, by the way, it's my mom's 69th birthday today. So we ate the pot roast dinner, and then we just kind of sat around and like talked for a while because we were just catching up, with everybody. And then uh, my I'm sorry, not my brother's mom, my brother's wife made a strawberry cake. I took pictures of it, so you guys will be able to see it whenever I Instagram and put it in the vlog and all that noise. It was a good cake, by the way. It was a really good cake. We celebrated my mom's birthday. I filmed it for the vlog, so you guys will get to check my mom blowing out the candles in the vlog. So get ready for that. So throw my mom some birthday wishes in the Chizat right now. So show some love for Mrs. Fears. Hell yeah. She's 69 years old today. Let's see. Pixel Protocol says, Rebecca is a big Fears fan. They think Fears is cute. Well, I think the better question, Pixel, is why wouldn't any woman think Fears is cute? That's what I'm talking about. There it is. I'm just joking. I'll be honest, Pixel. I would just wish if one girl thought I was cute and actually went out with Fears. I'm getting kind of lonely. I can't wait to find a girlfriend. Well, I did find a girlfriend, and I thought it would work out. Let me rephrase it. I wish I could find a girlfriend, and it actually works out, and someone doesn't throw my heart into a blender and hit thrape. But anyway, that's in the past. I'm very happy for Casey. We're very good friends. I just talked to her before my trip, and she said, have a great trip. And I said, thank you very much. And she said she was going to take a trip soon, and I said, well, you have fun on your trip too. Anyway, let's see here. Rebecca says, how's your night going, Pixel? Well, I don't know about Pixel, but my night's going great. Pixel says, happy birthday, Mrs. Fears. Well, I appreciate that, Pixel. I will let my mom know. And then Pixel, oh shit. Pixel says, 69. Nice. Get your mind out of the gutter, Pixel. What in the hell is the matter with you? Anyway. Vision says, funniest birthday. Wait, funniest birthday? I don't know if it was the funniest birthday, Visions, but it was funny doing axe throwing. But yeah, I don't know if it was the funniest birthday, but it was a memorable birthday for my mom. So yeah. Oh, you mean funniest birthday because my mom's turning 69. Oh, that's fucking hilarious, Vision. So that is hilarious. And then Vision says, have a happy one. We did. And Visions, I will tell my mom that you and Pixel said happy birthday. I will let her know. But I swear to God, Pixel, Visions, I said, Mom, I said, I threw an invite to Visions. I said, obviously he can't come. I said, he's like 1,000 miles away. But I said, if you can get here, Fears would definitely pick you up. And my mom's like, where does he live? And I said, well, I said, I don't know exactly where. I said, he lives Astoria, uh, near Astoria, Oregon. He said that's like 25 minutes away. I said, I think he lives in Washington. I honestly can't remember. And my mom's like, is that the guy that you're going to go visit next year? And I said, yep. And then she's like, oh, you invited him? I said, I hope it's okay. I said, I don't know if he's going to show up. But I said, don't be surprised. I said, if a guy in all black clothing, shows up. And my mom was like, oh, he's more than welcome. And then when I saw your message in the Discord Visions a couple hours ago because I checked in a couple hours ago for like 2 minutes. I just kind of read everybody's just to catch up. I was like, all right, okay, I caught up. And I was like, Mom, I'm like, unfortunately, Visions is not coming. Well, she said, you know what, John? She goes, I know you're good friends with him. I know you're good friends with the other guy. Sorry, Pixel, she couldn't remember your name. I've mentioned you and Visions to my mom, but she can't remember everybody on Discords and Instagram and YouTube and all that because she doesn't do any of that crap. Uh, but I will remind her of your name, buddy. Anyway, um, Visions, I said, but Visions said he's sorry he couldn't make it, and my mom said, well, you know what? She said, tell your friend Visions that he is always welcome. Mi casa, su casa. A direct quote from my mom, buddy. That's pretty awesome. Anyway, all right. Yo, what's up, Jeremy? But I got something to show you guys. When I did go axe throwing, you know how like me and Sam went axe throwing? Visions Pixel, they didn't have any merch available. Nothing. All they had at the Excelsior or whatever the place was, or Excelsior, that's in Orlando. It was a good place to throw axes. It really was. It was a little pricey. It was definitely cheaper in Missouri. For 1 hour, it was $25. For 30 minutes over in Orlando, it was $60. $60. So already I was sold. But they didn't have any merch. Usually when you go to those places, Pixel, there's like, what is it? There's pins, there's t-shirts, there's mugs, there's shirts, all that crap. Zero merch at the Excelsior place. I go to this place called, the one in Lake St. Louis, it was called Axe House. Axe House. They had pins, t-shirts, stickers, and I got some merch. Check this out. Because I was sick and tired of buying movies. I think I have enough movies. I don't know if Fears is going to buy any more movie gems this trip because I need to find some room to get all this crap in my bag. And I hope to God my bag is not going to be, over heavy and then they make you pay like an outrageous price and all that noise. So my mom's like, how are you going to get all this home? I said, well, I'm going to put half the movies in my computer bag. And then once that's filled up to the brim, I'm going to put the rest of it in my big bag. So I was like, I hope it all fits. Fingers crossed. Anyway, so check this out. I got this awesome axe throwing shirt. Check this out, Visions. How fucking cool is this, man? Oh my god. So it says, this is the back of the shirt. This is the back of the shirt. It says, show me your axe. And then it's got their website. So check out their website. Hell yeah. And then on this one, how cool is this logo? Check out this logo. This logo is fucking awesome. Axe House. So yeah, pretty awesome. And they had two versions of it, Visions. They had a black version, and then they had a red version. I said, I'm in the Show Me State, Missouri, Cardinals. I said, I'll go with the red one. But they said, hey, Fears, are you going to come back and throw axes again? Because I told him I was a YouTuber, and I said, you don't mind if I film me axe throwing? And he goes, no, fuck it. He goes, I'll subscribe. So the Axe House manager subscribed. So that's another sub. Hell yes. Subs all the way around. Hell yeah. Listen, anywhere you can get subs, go nuts and get your subs. Right on. So he subbed and he said, oh, Fears, I'll definitely check it out. He goes, when's this vlog going up? I said, I'm not going to edit I said I'm not going to edit anything until I get back. I said I may edit another vlog, while I'm here, but I said I'm not going to edit the Missouri vlog until I get back. I'm on vacation. I get to be as lazy as I want. Zero editing on the current vlog until I get back. So yeah, awesome. And then he hooked me up with some free stickers. He hooked me up with some free stickers. So you guys know where I'm going to put these. These are too big to go on the coffee. Well, I don't know if they're that big. I could try to get one of these on the coffee pot. I would love to put one on. I just think it's um, a little too big. If I can, I'll tell you what. I'll make you guys a deal. If I can fit this on the coffee pot, it's going on the coffee pot. That's the sticker. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna put this on that plastic container that I showed you guys with all like my belt buckles and my belts and my shoes and my beach sandals and all that stuff that I put all that crap in. So, two free stickers, and then he gave me his business card because he said I asked him if I could interview him for my main channel, and he goes, "Oh hell yeah, Fish," because he created the business, so he gave me his personal business card. So look out for that interview coming soon. I would love to interview the manager. I hope I hope he wasn't like just shooting fire up my ass. Hopefully he really wants to be interviewed. You know. So yeah. Let's see. Larry said, "Visions, why didn't you go to Fierce's dinner?" Well, obviously the reason is Larry is one, he wasn't hungry. Two, he lives like 3,000 miles away. So how dare you make fun of Visions? I should block you right now, Larry. My finger's on that block button. How dare you make fun of Visions? I tell you what, you better say sorry to Visions right now. Or I swear to holy God, I will block you. I will block you in seconds. I'm just joking, Larry. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. You could always ship the stuff to your house. That's true. I could. I could do that. I may have to do that. Hopefully, I have enough room in my bag. Visions, just admit you're a picky eater and you don't like pot roast. Larry, that's unacceptable. Everybody likes pot roast. Everybody likes pot roast. It's true. I only eat fish and what is it? I'm tired. Oh, certain bread. Well, there you go. I didn't know what. So wait, Visions, you don't eat meat. You only eat fish. Okay, fair enough. Well, obviously, Larry, another reason is I knew I was like, well, I'm going to invite Visions, but I highly doubt he'll show up because, it's 3,000 miles away or more than that probably. But anyway, I just thought I'd be nice and throw the invite out there. But I didn't know that you didn't eat meat, Visions. So only fish. You know what? I like fish. Me and my dad and my grandpa went fishing all the time. So there's nothing wrong with fish. I've eaten tons of fish. I've eaten trout. I've eaten scallops. Uh, oh God, what have I eaten? Scallops, crab, fish, bass, trout. Uh, oh God, what else? Lobster. Uh, and you know what? And the funny thing is, I'm not even that big of a seafood type of guy. Just people have cooked it certain ways, and I'm like, you know what? You only live life once. I'll try this. I really would like to try caviar. I don't know if I'd like it because Casey Neistat was on like in one of his vlogs. He was on like those fancy fucking flights that he gets, and they're like, "Do you want to try some champagne?" And he was like, "Okay." And then he takes a sip and he's like, "I don't even like champagne." And then he just freaking drinks the whole thing. Probably did it for the camera, for camera's sake. Then he goes, "I've never tried like picture this being the caviar," and he's like, "I've never tried caviar. I don't even know what caviar is." And he goes, "I just found out 5 minutes ago that caviar is really, really, really salted fish eggs." And then he puts on a cracker and he went, "All right, here we go." And then he's like, and then and then he eats it and he's like, salty. like that. So I know that they're salty, but I would like to give it a go. But I've eaten a lot of seafood in my day. Well, that's good, Visions. At least you eat some BK Lounge. Thank God. Because I kid you not, Visions. Fears would have lost his shit if I get there and hang out with you next year, and then you look at me right in my eye. Look, Fears. I don't know. I don't care where we go to eat, but we're not going to fucking BK Lounge. I like the fire in my eyes. I would be like the Exorcist, and like they would turn white. I'd be like, "What did you say? No fucking BK Lounge, you motherfucker!" I don't know. Fears would have probably went into hardcore apeshit mode and like launched Visions through a window. I'm just joking. I wouldn't do that, Visions. To each their own. If you don't like BK, you don't like BK. But thank God you like BK, buddy. I'm in a goofy mood, guys. I had such a great day today. Hanging out with the fam, my mom's birthday, so Fears is extra goofy tonight. Obviously, I wouldn't throw Visions through a window, because I love the guy too much. But that's good that you like BK Lounge, buddy. Right on. I think the better question is who doesn't like BK Lounge? That's the better question. Let's see. Larry says, is it a goth diet? No, it's just what he likes, Larry. If he just likes fish, then he just likes fish. Larry, are you serious? What the hell is a goth diet? Like, oh yeah, I only drink vampire blood. That's a goth diet, you know? Hilarious. There's no such thing as a goth diet. Don't even go there, Larry. That was pretty funny. They say it smells like salmon. Keep on jamming. If it smells like trout, get the fuck out. That was actually pretty funny. That was pretty good, Visions. It was like a little poem. If it smells like salmon, keep on jamming. If it smells like trout, well, you know what? You need to get the fuck out. There it is. That smell is natural, Visions. You like liver fears? You know what? I've never had liver, Larry, but I've always wanted to try. I've never had frog legs. I've never had liver. So I wouldn't even know what liver tastes like. I'd like to try it though, you know? And again, I've never had like caviar, which is the salty fish eggs. It doesn't seem too appetizing, but apparently it's a big like oh yeah, man, you gotta try this caviar. I don't see the. It doesn't seem appetizing. Oh yeah, let me get in on those fish eggs, those really salty fish eggs. I'd be like if it was me, I'd be like, I don't know about all that. But you know what? I can't judge it until you try it. If Fears eats it and I like it, I'll be like, okay, I was wrong. It actually tastes pretty good. If I eat it, I'm like, oh, the god, this is absolutely shit garbage, like shit water. Then I was right. So maybe one day I'll try some caviar on the vlog. I don't know when that'll be, but maybe one day. Anyway, that was my day. I'd say the best bits of the entire day, obviously axe throwing, celebrate my mom's birthday. That's awesome. 69 years old. Way to go, mom. Way to go, mommy Fears. I love my mom. She is an angel. Um, oh, and just to let Quentin know, hey, Quentin, I don't want to start any drama, but zero fights. Because apparently Quentin says that we fight all the time, which is a straight up lie. Me and my mom have not had an argument since last. Wait, I need to get this right, or he'll raise all hell. We had an argument. It wasn't even an argument. It was like a little disagreement. So I don't really count that as an argument. But we haven't had a massive argument for about a year. But we had a tiny, tiny disagreement like 6 months back. But it was very tiny, so I don't really count that one. But so sorry. Hey, so Quentin, sorry to disappoint you. This week, zero arguments so far. But things have been going great. Actually, the trip is going phenomenal. I got all the movies. Well, almost. I got almost all the movies on the list. Pixels and Visions. And I told my brother. My brother's like, he goes, "Let me see that list." And I showed it to my brother, and he's like, "You're gonna get all these?" I said, "Well, I'm gonna try." I said, "I'm gonna try." And he goes, "You already got tons of movies, Fears." I said, "Yeah, I know," but I said, "You know me, buddy." And he's like, "Yeah." He goes, "I've seen your movie collection." So my brother's like, "I'm not gonna." He goes, "I'm not making fun of your movie collection." He goes, "It's quite impressive, Fears." He didn't call me Fears. He called me by my real name. He said, He always calls me Johnny because that's what they used to call me. That's what my brother used to call me like when I was little, and my mom and my dad called me Johnny when I was a kid. Anyway, so my brother sometimes calls me Johnny. So he said, "Why would you want to buy more movies?" Again, my brother thinks very differently than me. My brother likes, taking apart cars and stuff. We're completely two different people. We love each other because we're brothers and stuff, but my brother's not much of a movie guy. He likes to watch movies, but he's not obsessed with movies like how Fears can sit here and chat your guys' ear off about movies for like 5 days straight, and it wouldn't get boring. At least not to me. So yeah, but yeah, it's been a pretty good trip so far. So tomorrow we had so much fun at this family dinner. We're gonna have another family dinner tomorrow. I think with the same people. I think my aunt and my uncle's coming over again. Oh, one more person. My uncle Jimmy couldn't come over tonight, so he's coming over tomorrow, I believe. So it's gonna be everybody that I listed. My aunt, my uncle on my dad's side, and then my British uncle, Uncle Jimmy, my mom, my brother, my grandma, and then my brother's wife, and we're all gonna have another dinner. So that's good. And then my mom's holding all of my cousin's flowers down in the basement, and her dad is coming over tomorrow. And I said that I would personally help him. He ordered like there's so many flowers that my mom volunteered to keep some of the flowers down in her basement, and there's tons of bouquets of flowers down in my mom's basement right now, because he's going all out for my cousin's wedding. So so he said, "Hey John, do you mind?" He goes, "I've got a moving van coming tomorrow." And he's like, "Do you mind helping me bring all the flowers up from your mom's basement and loading them so I can take them to the reception hall? Because the wedding is Saturday." Fears is going to the wedding. I brought my suit, so you'll see Fears looking all dapper in his suit on Saturday, because Fears is going to be vlogging the wedding. I don't know about the whole wedding, but I'll put a few scenes of the wedding in the vlog, so get ready for that. I'll definitely get them saying, "I now pronounce you husband and wife," and then, kiss, kiss, may I introduce the new Mr. and Mrs. Yada yada yada. So there it is. I'll get all the important moments. So yeah. So what can I say, guys? It's been a good trip so far. Very relaxing, very relaxing, stress free, which is exactly what Fears needs. Because I'll be honest, I was kind of stressing, the last couple of weeks, the last couple of months. So I just needed to chill. So I've definitely been chilling. Visions, before I started doing the stream for the last 2 to 3 hours after all my family left and after we celebrated my mom's birthday and all that, I've just been sitting here on the floor watching old episodes of Unsolved Mysteries. God damn, was that a good show. Freaking Robert Stack, a hilarious guy, and he always had that fucking trench coat, that came up like over his neck, and he always had his hand in his pocket, and he's like, "Maybe you can solve a mystery," and all this other bullshit. I freaking love Unsolved Mysteries. Oh, it's such a good show. Why isn't it on now? It needs to be on now. Unfortunately, Robert Stack passed away a few years ago. It just wouldn't be the same without him. He had that, like, dark tone voice, like, "They found Linda Johnson buried alive in someone's backyard. Why was Linda killed? Where is his murderer? Maybe you can help us solve that mystery," and all this other shit. You know? It was always a good show. And you know what? They solved a lot of the mysteries. They didn't solve every single mystery, but they solved a lot of them. Anyway, let's see. Anyway, I'm getting tired. I've been going for about 39 minutes. Unless you guys want to talk about anything else, I think I'm gonna turn it off. I just wanted to tell you guys about my great day. But I just want to let you know, thanks for all the prayers and the blessings, and thanks for all the birthday wishes for my mom. I really appreciate that. So big shout out to Pixel and Visions and Rebecca and Larry and everybody else in the chat for doing all those birthday wishes. I really appreciate that. So yeah. Vision says, "That was a great show. It's been a long time since I've even thought about it. Right, Visions? How great is it? You know, you hear that like epic, like scary music like come on. It was like dun 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 dun. I can't recreate the intro. It's like dun 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 dun, and then it was like bum 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 bum, and then all of a sudden it like flashed across the screen. Unsolved mysteries, dun dun dun, and then all of a sudden it would pop up like a little title of like what it was about. So if it was about aliens, it would be like um extraterrestrials, and then if it was about something that somebody couldn't explain, it would be like the unexplained. And if someone died or someone got murdered, it was like um, it either said murderer or it said like wanted. If they were trying to catch like the murderer or something. And they had the most epic mysteries on there. Like the last one that I just watched before the stream, this lady, she didn't have any enemies, Visions, and they don't understand why she got murdered. And they said everyone that she worked with, she was a nurse at a hospital, and she always wanted to be a nurse, and she said, she goes, I've had such a blessed life. I think my destiny in life is to give back to people because I've gotten so blessed in my life, and there's been so many good things that's happened in my life. And she wasn't even religious, Visions. She just did it out of the she wasn't even religious. She just said, I've been blessed with all these happy vibes, and I've been blessed with this happy life. I've got good friends, good family. She goes, I want to give back to people, and I want to spread that joy. And so she became a nurse. And she said, one night she was walking to her car, and this guy um, was like kind of like, I guess, creeping on nurses. Like this guy would wait until they would leave and like walk to the car, and he's like, "Hey," he's like, "You want to go grab a drink?" And she's like, no, I'm fine. Like, leave me alone. I'm just trying to." I mean, she didn't say it like that, but she was like, no, thank you. I'm just trying to get home." And apparently, that guy had been creeping around like the parking lot for like a couple of weeks, like trying to figure out which one he wanted to like have sex with or molest or do God knows what to. And so she went home, and then the next day it was Christmas. So she spent like an amazing like Christmas holiday like with all of her families. And then the next day she had to work on December 26th, and they said she completed her shift and she left at like 4 a. I'm sorry, not 4 a.m., 4 in the afternoon, and then she just disappeared for like a couple of weeks until they found her body. And her mom and dad were like, "Well, we were supposed to have dinner that night at over at her house." And they said, "We went over there at the time." She said, "Oh yeah, come over at around 6." And they said it looked like all the lights were off, nobody was there. And they said, "We knocked." And they said the door was locked, and so they said we opened it, and they said we didn't see her. So they're like, "Okay, well maybe she forgot to have dinner with us." And they're like, "No, that's not her. She said she was going to host dinner, and hey, mom and dad, come over." And then they knew something was up, right, Vision? They knew something was up because a couple of days go by, and they're like, "This doesn't make any sense. Like, this is not like her at all." And apparently, what happened is that this guy, I guess, followed her home, molested her, and like sexually assaulted her, killed her, and then she owned a house, and in the back of the house there was this big lake. Apparently, what he had did is he took her body, shoved it into the barrel, and then put he took a big boulder and like wrapped a chain around it, and then wrapped the chain around the barrel so it would sink to the bottom. And he basically like just shoved her into the barrel after he killed her and molested her and did God knows what. And he goes, "Oh, I'll just put her down at the bottom of the lake and no one will ever find her." Well, then her mom and dad got the police involved. So they started like looking all through town, all through her house, all through her car. And then all of a sudden was like, "Hey, did anyone check that lake?" And they're like, and then her mom's like, "I doubt she would be in that lake because she didn't like to go swimming. She liked to fish, but she would never go swimming in that lake ever." And the guy's like, "Well, better safe than sorry. Let's go check." And come to find out, she was at the bottom of that lake. And then they found the guy, and then the guy like died in prison. They found the murderer, and then they sent him to like life in prison or whatever. I don't know if you ever saw that episode, Visions, but that was like one of my favorite episodes. But it's so goddamn creepy. Like she wasn't hurting anyone. She was just trying to help people out, and she just wanted to be a nurse, and she thought that was her destiny. Like, oh yeah, I'll be a nurse and I'll give back to people. Nicest lady. So that just goes to show you can be the nicest person ever, but then you got some crazy psychos out there like, oh yeah, I'll kill her and put her at the bottom of a lake. How fucked up is that? That's so fucked up. Anyway, Vision says, yeah, most of the ones I haven't seen are like 2+ hours. Not sure I want to pay attention that long. Yeah, that's true. Visions. There's some that are that, and then like the one I just watched. Some of them are like short. Some of them are like only like 25 to like 30 minutes. But yeah, there are some long ones that are like 2+ hours because there's many mysteries in one segment. But most of them are around anywhere from 30 minutes to 40 minutes. But there are some, like I've looked on YouTube. Some are an hour, some are 2 hours, but that's only like if they do like a special broadcast or something. Most of them are like 30 minutes to 40 minutes. But yeah, I've been watching those. Anyway, some of the longest ones are the best ones. That's true. They did a real long one on how the three or four guys escaped from Alcatraz visions. That was a really good one. It shows the audience step by step. Well, they did this. They stole this to make these life rafts. They stole this to do this. Then they waited for like the perfect moment, and they dug a hole in the back of their cell, and then they crawled to a certain thing, and then they blew up the life raft by using the accordion. Like when the accordion goes back and forth like that, they used that to like fill it up, and I was like, this is amazing how they broke out of prison, because it was like a well-oiled machine like plan, and I was like, oh shit, I'm like, if you did that plan today, that would probably work, you know. So, so yeah. Vision says, I'll give him a shot. I think you'll like him, Vision. I can't believe you didn't watch him back in the day. Did you ever watch him back in the day, Visions? They are amazing. I love it. Now, don't they've got both versions on YouTube Visions. They've got the old Robert Stack versions of Unsolved Mystery. Then there's this new guy that did it like from 2006 to like 2009. Don't watch those. Those are absolutely horrible. Those are absolutely horrible. Those are the new guy, and he hosts Unsolved Mystery call. It's called Dennis Farvey or whatever. That guy was a horrible host. Do the old ones. Do the old ones with Robert Stack. That guy is a legend. So yeah. So yeah. The Rock before The Rock took the name The Rock. Right on. Right on. Right on. Right on. Right on. Anyway, and you know what's really cool about Unsolved Mysteries? One of Matthew McConaughey's very first gigs was an Unsolved Mysteries episode because they always got actors to like recreate like the story or the legend or how someone got murdered, and he's actually in one of the episodes Visions as one of the actors, and he in his episode Matthew McConaughey plays this brother that tries to protect his family from like this killer running around trying to like molest kids and like shoot people. And so this guy tries to run up, and like Matthew McConaughey's like character was like cutting the grass, and his little brother was like playing basketball, and this guy rolls up in a truck and pretty much gets out of the car and like tries to kidnap the kid, and Matthew McConaughey's character runs up, punches the guy in the face, and says, "Let go of my brother." He tells his brother to like run into the house and get away from this guy. And then all of a sudden, the guy pulls a gun and pretty much kills Matthew McConaughey's like character in Unsolved Mysteries. And that was, I don't know if that was Matthew McConaughey's very first acting gig, but it's one of his first acting gigs because he looks super young in it. So yeah, Matthew McConaughey looks about 18 or 19 in that episode. He looks super young. So I don't know if it was his first gig. It was one of his first few gigs, but anyway. Yeah, exactly, Larry. The music from Unsolved Mysteries was like it was scary, but it was really cool. I'll give you that. It was scary but really cool. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to take off. I am really tired. I am really tired. Anyway, I'm taking off. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. But Visions, watch some of the old episodes. You don't have to watch every single old episode. Just watch like 4 or 5. If you get into them, Visions, let me know. I want your honest truth, Visions, since we're like really good buddies. Watch it. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you liked Unsolved Mysteries. The old one. Don't do the new ones with the host Dennis, whatever his name. Do the old ones with Robert Stack. Those are the best episodes, in my opinion. Those are my opinion, that those are the best one, the old ones. Watch like 3 or 4. Let me know what you think. All right, I'm taking off, guys. I'm tired. I'm calling it a night. Cause oh god, what time is it? Oh lord, I didn't even know it was that that late. 12:23. Oh lord. Anyway, I'm taking off. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, guys, to FearsMan26 and Fears Vlogs. Don't forget to check out my buddy Pixel at Pixel Protocol. Check out my buddy Visions, Lord Visions, King of the Goths at www.exhumevisions.com. Why should you check it out? Because Visions is one cool motherfucker. And he's my buddy, he's my pal, and show some love, man. All right. Peace, deuces. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another epic stream. Fears loves you. Fears cares about you. And I'm out of here.